Mark Tuan, oh my God, how are you, dude?
Good, very good. How about you?
You're from Arcadia.
Yes.
I've been in LA for I don't know how long now. You and I have never
No.
ever met.
First time.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
You too.
Okay, dude, I got a couple things right off the top here. You Arcadia.
Yes.
I get my tattoos, or I used to get my tattoos at a place called Rubes, Rubes Tattoo in Arcadia. The dude I go to, his name is Mikey Montoya. I think he's left, not to get all into it, but he's left that tattoo parlor.
Okay.
However, have you ever got a tattoo at Rubes or in Arcadia?
No. I've never gotten a tattoo in Arcadia. It was in Korea, Thailand, and in LA.
And one of these days, we're going to Arcadia, your hometown. We're doing tats, Mark. I don't know if you knew that or not. Hey, is it true you had no interest in being an artist or an idol until your classmates and or teachers? I'm not sure who at the school, if this story is true. You had no interest in being an idol until they kind of urged you to do it.
Yeah, I mean, it was like I got the opportunity to do an audition.
Right.
It was a private audition. And it was my friend that kind of pushed me to just go for it and give it a try.
And you really thought that, what were you thinking as you? I mean, that's a little while back, I guess. Well, you're not old, but were you thinking dude, there's no shot. This is not going to happen because it's such a crazy dream.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't even a dream of mine in the first place. I kind of just the opportunity fell in my lap, and it was, do you want to try it or not? And I kind of just did it first to see where it would take me.
Kind of like one of those why not moments.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dude, and who'd have thunk that moment just frick, that's crazy, dude. Is it still surreal to have people scream for you, or do you ever get used to that?
It's still I'm still not used to it at times. When I'm on stage, it takes me a while, maybe a few songs to get used to it again.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I know my daughter, who's not here, she wanted to be here, but we went to see Jackson Wang at the Shrine.
Okay.
And we're walking, there's a backstage, I guess, when we left the stage area.
Yeah.
Walking towards the backstage place to say hi to Jackson and whoever, and you were in that little crowd of people walking.
Oh, at the end of the show?
Yeah, exactly. And my daughter's like, Dad, that's Mark over there. She was like, she loves Jackson. We'd seen the full show of Jackson. We've known Jackson for a second. She was flipping that you. I mean, she's gonna be so embarrassed. I'm telling you. She was flipping Dad, that's Mark. I'm like, where's he at? And I should have come in and said hello to you that day, but I hadn't met you at that point. But she was. I mean, everybody was so excited because when he brought you on stage, everybody was so excited to see you.
Yeah, he texted me. He's like, "Yo, just come up." I was like, "Okay, I'll come up for a little bit."
Hey, who's the last artist you screamed for as a fan?
The last artist I screamed for as a fan. I mean, I was at Coachella a few months ago.
Right.
I want to say T-Pain.
That's random. He's so good though, right?
Yeah, he was very, very good. It was my first time at Coachella, my first time seeing him live, and I enjoyed his set. Yeah.
This last year was my first time to go to Coachella too.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It was something that I get it now. I totally get it. I don't know why I've avoided Coachella for so long.
But it's a lot of walking.
It really is. You get your steps in crazy, dude. Hey, speaking of the crowd roar, can you describe that sensation of being on stage? I've heard it described as just energy exchanging. Maybe there's a better way to put it, or maybe that's it. I don't know. Is that how you would describe that crowd roar when they're roaring?
Yeah, definitely. I think most of the times I have my in-ear monitors in.
Do they really block out that much?
Yeah, they block out a lot.
Wow.
So I usually take it off so I can not take it off, but I kind of if you pull it out halfway, you can hear a little bit. So I kind of take it off halfway most of the times just so I can feel the energy. I feel like being on stage, I kind of it feeds me a little bit, and it's like a back and forth interaction with the fans. So the more energy I get from the fans, the more I can give out. So
I totally get it.
Yeah, it's very hard when it's kind of quiet. You're just kind of okay. I'm gonna put everything in, block everybody out, and just get into it myself. Yeah.
I guess I never really knew. I mean, artists have told me this for years, and I've never tried on the in-ears myself on a stage. But I guess I never really thought about the fact that it really blocks out that much of the sound, because I'm in the audience watching you, and it's just deafening loud.
Yeah.
And I guess it's hard for me to picture that little in-ear blocks most of it.
Because it's molded to your ears, right?
Right.
And I guess it's kind of like a noise cancellation, but the whole thing fits like perfectly into like the shape of your ear, so everything's blocked out.
Well, trust me, when you go on stage the next time here in LA, people are going to go crazy, dude. Jeez. New music, High As You. Does this represent a new, and we've said this a lot, but a new era for you? Like, really?
Yeah.
How would you describe that?
So I think the past few projects, they were more personal, like very like storytelling, story driven, like through experience. But I think for this upcoming project, it's just I'm focused more on the performance aspect of things and just how the fans are gonna enjoy like the show.
Right.
Yeah.
As far as the video, High As You, any funny, or interesting behind the scenes moments? But I mean, do you enjoy video shoots?
I enjoy video shoots. But for this one, I was super jet lagged because we shot it in Korea.
Oh man.
And so I flew in, and I think it was maybe like the third day or fourth day that we started shooting. And the jet lag hit me about a few hours into it.
That jet lag is serious. I mean, I just flew to Korea within the last week, and that jet lag is, I mean, it's a lot.
Yeah, but I think it's easier to adapt going to Asia.
Agreed.
Than coming back, because
100%.
Going there, it's like you're just kind of you're staying up, right? You just gotta withstand like pulling an all nighter or something like that. But when you come back, it's like I don't know what it is. The clock is like different.
I'm going through that right now. I can't quite figure out why coming back, because you would think if we came back and I just stayed up as long as I could, and I should be in theory back on track, but it doesn't quite work.
It's what 2 p.m. right now, so I think about right now it's like when you would need a nap about this time.
I guess totally, dude. So the video shoot, like the jet lag, and all. I guess when I've been on some video shoots, not like you, but it's a lot of hurry up and wait, and acting stuff as well. It's like hurry, you sit around, you do nothing.
Yeah, you're waiting for a setup.
Be the greatest thing ever. Yeah, you gotta sit around, do nothing.
Yeah, so it's like so back then it was like with the whole group, it's like okay, you do your shot, and then the other members do the shot, so you have about like a few hours of waiting. But this one, it's like it's very in between. It's like you wait for like an hour and a half. You can't really rest, and you're just like sitting around.
Because they're waiting. Yeah.
Yeah. So
you got to get up and do it. It's all you.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, like, can I take a nap or do I just wait?
Oh, God. Hey, I assume you're working on, like you said, a ton of new music. What can you say about what's happening here? Album, EP, all that stuff.
Yes, definitely EP. The next project is an EP coming out. And then an album, hopefully soon after.
Maybe too early to talk about this, but I'm guessing because you kind of hinted to it. Tour talks already kind of happening?
Not right now, but hopefully once I have, because I kind of want to set up a whole entire new show for everybody, for the fans, and for people to enjoy. So I'm just waiting for more music.
Right.
And just, yeah.
Do you enjoy road life? I know you love being on stage, but do you enjoy everything that comes with it?
Yes, I enjoy just traveling. So I enjoy going out into new countries and new cities to kind of explore and experience their culture. And I love to try new food. But sometimes it's the schedule is so tight. You're just in and out, But I do enjoy being on stage and just performing for the fans.
Maybe for your next tour, since you're, in charge of your tour.
Yeah.
I know there's some, give and take when you schedule a tour, but maybe you can schedule a little extra time, or have you thought about scheduling like an extra day between so you could just kind of roam around and get lost in a place or two maybe?
Yeah, I try to do that. But the company tells me, you got to think about budget.
There's that.
Realistically, yeah. Got to think about all that. So, we'll see.
Yeah. You have any crazy road stories? I know that, and what I mean by that is, miss your plane. You get locked out of a hotel room. Even I've heard with some groups, they've had, they've left a member in a certain country. Yeah,
Not during our tour or like during a show, but I've had those encounters during when we're going out to like film a music video or something like that. It's like we didn't get the proper visa
Oh
And
God, that's the worst.
like
right?
we're at the airport and they're like, you guys can't go. And we're like, oh no, you know. But during a tour, everything has been it's gone smoothly.
What's your funniest on-stage mistake you've ever made, Mark Tuan?
On stage mistake, there's been, I mean, besides, ooh,
Oh, here we
okay.
go.
There was one that it happened in Thailand. It was the middle stage had a lift, and during my set, I remembered the lift it was supposed to go down, and I'm supposed to be on stage still. And then during my set, it comes back up with like a mic.
Gotcha.
But
You're on the outside. The inside sinks down and
the
then comes
inside
back
sinks,
up?
yeah, it comes
Okay.
back up. But I got way into my performance that I was kind of just like singing and performing, and I took a few steps back and I just fell into it. Yeah, I fell into it, and as soon as I fell down, there's people like down there waiting for you, and they're trying to set things up, and he kind of just stares at me. He's like, oh no, like you just fell down, and I didn't know what to do, but it was just very quick instincts, and I kind of just jumped back up on stage and like nothing happened. And going back and rewatching the clip, it was kind of funny.
That's
yeah.
kind of terrifying too.
Yeah.
And all the stages you perform on, every stage is probably a little bit different. And things that kind of scare me as a fan, like when they have the what do you call it, the pyro?
Yeah, the pyro.
And we're talking Coachella. I saw some everything was fine, but I forget what group it was. But this group had a photographer, and she was trying to get some good shots and whatnot. And one of the security guys had to have her back up because she was standing where the flames were about to shoot up. And I don't know, like when you guys go on, like do a stage with pyro, like do they go over it with you like 1,000 times, like don't go past this line or anything like that?
They usually go through it like a few times with us to make sure.
Right.
But sometimes you just get so into, being on stage and performing that you forget.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there's been times where my member just forgot and they were standing in front and kind of just blew up in front of them. They're like,
that's freaking crazy.
Yeah.
Dude. Hey, what else are you working on? I know you get fashion lines and some of these XC3 Arcadia Country Club. I'm not sure what's new. What in that world? What do you have going on? Or is it all music right now?
Right now, it's all music. Just focusing more on releasing more for the fans and being able to go on a tour, because I really just want to perform and see them.
When's the last time you did a solo tour?
In the States, I think it was 2022. I started in 2022.
You must be just going nuts in a way, right?
Yeah. I've been kind of craving that feeling, just being on stage and just performing.
I want to see your show, dude. I swear to God, man. I can't wait to see your show.
I mean, you went to Jackson, so next time.
Done. Absolutely, dude. Hey, Mark, we just met. You don't know this about me, but I am obsessed with the paranormal.
Really?
Yeah. I know you love horror movies. I get to that in a second. But, ghost, haunted house, like real, the paranormal. Have you ever had an experience that you would consider paranormal?
I don't think so. I've never experienced it personally. I've had like sleep paralysis.
That's scary stuff.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's considered.
Some people, well, I don't know if it is either. I don't know, but some people claim that the sleep paralysis is sort of a version of paranormal.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes when you have sleep paralysis, you see that hag or that being. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if that was part of your experience, but it's really scary when you see that being and you can't move.
Yeah.
But some people think that that being, as scary as he or she is stopping you from going farther.
I see.
And that's the scary part about it to me, if that's the case.
So okay, I'm going to talk about this experience that I had before. I was in a hotel room. I think we were here in the States. I think it was SF. And during our tour, we share rooms with the members. So it was me and one of my members. His name is Yugyam. And I remember this one time I fell asleep early, and his bed is to the left of me. And I think I went into that state, like I had a sleep paralysis. And then I remember seeing or visualizing or feeling something that like there was somebody walking near me,
Ugh.
you know? And I knew I was in that state and I was like trying to wake up or like tell him to wake me up or something. And so the beds are side by side and we have desks, like little nightstands on each side. And I think I had either a charger or something that he wanted to get. And I can picture him or I feel him during my sleep, like going around to my bed to grab whatever it was. And I was trying so hard to get him to wake me up. And I remember just like yelling or something, and it just didn't work. And then by the time he gets to my table, I think he grabbed it. I opened up my eyes and I was staring straight at him, and he got scared. He's like, "What's going on?" And I told him, I was like, I don't know what I was feeling, but I was like, I had a sleep paralysis, and I felt you walking by, and I was yelling for you to wake me up. And he was like, "Okay, yeah, I heard you like mumbling or something." And yeah, it was a weird experience.
So like you sounded like you were mumbling, but I'm guessing like you were probably screaming in the dream.
Yeah.
Do you think it's paranormal, or what do you, or is it like a sleep
I have
disorder
no idea.
of sorts, or not disorder, but something, you know?
Yeah, because I've had experiences where like it was similar, but I heard things or like people like whatever it was talking about me, and like they were saying like, "Oh, you see him suffering," because you know when you're in that state, you're like trying to wake up, and they're like laughing.
That's just crazy, dude. That's crazy. Well, you know, if you ever have a paranormal encounter, which I hope you don't, but if you do, kind of bank it. So next time we
have you had?
I haven't seen like a ghost, but I've seen doors. Like I saw with my own two eyes doors unexplainably slam. Now I didn't see a figure walk through, which maybe I kind of want to see that. Maybe I kind of don't want to see. I don't know. But I've seen, I was in a room with 4 doors and wide open. And I've checked for security latches and alarm, nothing. I can't find a reason why they would slam other than what you and I are both thinking. These 4 doors went from wide open to shut in a blink. It happened in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania, just outside of Philadelphia.
Okay.
Scared me to death. I've never seen anything like that before or after. And I don't know. What else would make it do that?
Wind.
I was on like a inside like a hotel. It was an apartment where I lived at, but it was there were no windows.
Okay. Oh, I see.
And it was, I don't know. Maybe
I believe in it, but I try to not to think about it too much.
I'm told you love horror movies.
Yes.
Give me your top couple favorite.
Top favorite.
Yeah, a couple, 2 or 3 or whatever.
I can't really think of any on the top of my head. I've been trying to find some new ones. I heard there was what is that new? It's not horror, but what is that new one that just came out?
Oh, the Sinners?
Sinners.
I haven't seen that yet either.
I have not seen that, but I've heard good things about that one.
You've seen the classics, of course, like The Shining.
Yes.
And The Exorcist.
What do you think of Paranormal Activity?
Part 1, love it.
Really?
I think it was done on a pretty small budget, and it did it, man. I mean, something about that movie and the way they filmed it was pretty awesome. And I'm curious if a real paranormal encounter would be similar to that, just
yeah.
But I did love it. It's in my probably top 20 or 30 is my guess, know. But are you a fan of it?
I think I enjoyed the first couple, and then as it got on, I was like,
Same. The first one in particular, number 1.
Yeah.
That dude actually, the dude that was in the movie, the main guy, he came by here about, I don't know, like 6 months ago.
Really?
I was like, "You're the guy from Paranormal." I'm like, yeah. pretty wild. All right. Once again, Mark Tuan saying it. Mark, Jackson told me that when you guys got together as GOT7 recently, he said that moment for him was very therapeutic. Not in the sense of like, I mean, the music was great, but it was something about being, and I forget how he phrased it, but being together with guys that he knows he's going to know when he's in his rocking chair and when he's old. Like these people, speaking of you and the other guys, really care about each other and him. Describe that experience for you. Was it similar?
I think for me, it was a little bit different just because it felt like, family getting back together, and it just felt warm and comfortable for me. Yeah.
Similar. He had something along those lines. And I'm paraphrasing him terribly, but it seems like you have something special. And I hope, even though you guys are doing all the solos and you guys are going to just stay friends at the bare minimum, which I'm sure you guys
definitely
will. Something special. You guys have something,
Yeah. I think it's just been, we've grown up together. It's been, I want to say, like 15 years since I've known like some of the boys.
Right.
Yeah.
And that kind of experience, not many people can really relate to what you've gone through. You know? And you guys have gone through a very specific, maddening kind of world together, and you all seem like you're doing pretty good, you know?
Yeah.
First time meeting, me and you meeting. Any questions you have for me?
Any questions?
Ask me anything, Mark.
I'm curious about just like the more like paranormal stuff that you've.
Here's
I'm curious about
the question I get a lot is why am I into it? And my mom used to take us on picnics, me and my sister on picnics into graveyards. And I don't know why she wasn't like a ghost hunter mom, if that's even a thing, but she would just she'd bring us to Subway or KFC or whatever, and we'd go eat in the graveyard. And I think that kind of sparked my interest. And then after that, man, I can't get enough of it. I've done Ouija boards underneath haunted houses. I mean, I've done some crazy stuff. I still haven't seen like something super obvious.
So yeah, stuff like that I'm scared to touch.
It is pretty. It's kind of frightening.
Yeah.
There's a theory that if you buy the Ouija board, you don't want to buy the Ouija board yourself because then you own it and what comes with it.
Mm-hmm.
So when we got this Ouija board to do these, live broadcast and whatever, I had, the company pay for it. So in theory, it's not mine. And then there's some lockers at the other end of the building, and I'll hide the Ouija board in the locker near the Seacrest crew.
Mm-hmm.
So if it'll get them first before it gets me, is my theory. So I even show you the locker. But it's an obsession. I can't even tell you. That's probably the best reason.
I feel like it's the thrill of, I don't know.
Because you'll never really. I don't know if we'll ever really know until you cross over what goes on.
Yeah.
It's such a you can't prove it wrong or right.
Yeah.
It's just you'll never know.
Yeah, that's true.
What else do people need to know, Mark Tuan? Anything else I'm forgetting here?
Just stream high as you. Music coming out, and just look forward to the rest of the year.
You love what you do, don't you?
I do.
Please visit more often. Seriously.
Please have me here more often.
An ongoing invite.
Okay.
To you.
I'm not too far. I'm like 20, 30 minutes away.
I still can't believe we haven't met until right now. And yeah. I've been in LA for forever, and
I've been here forever.
Too. Thank you for hanging out.
Thank you for having me.
At the end of every interview, Mark Tuan fist bump to make it official. Give me a little,